Hey, what's happening, boys? Welcome back to the channel. How we doing? We all good? Nice, nice. Day two, the European Darts Championships tomorrow. Before I get into that, quickly run through what happened today. We had four officials, four winners. Sound. It's what you love to see. Danny Noppert beat Andrew Gillen. Aspinall beat Sale. I didn't bet it, but I wish I did. Chris Dobie beat Chizzy. I said Dobie plus 1.5. Rob Cross beat Van den Berg. Gerwin Price beat Keane Barry. Peter Wright just about beat Gabriel Clements, and I mean just about. Michael Smith beat Barney. And I think Schindler and Bunton are playing now. So, yeah, like I said, 4 out of 4. You can't ask for more than that. Fucking solid. What a solid day. Before we get on to tomorrow, you know what to do. Like the video if you want, subscribe if you want. You haven't got to, I appreciate it if you do. But yeah, we'll just get straight into it. First game of tomorrow, Damon Heta, Jan van Veen. Pretty similar to yesterday. The over-under is 9.5 for all of these except Humphreys, Dolan and MVG. And MVG and Mathers Rasma, they're 8.5. So yeah, the first one, head-to-head, is one apiece. Damon Heta did win last month. Jan van Veen beat him in July. Van Veen's won 5 of his last 10. He just got beat by Connor Scott in the players last week, and I was a bit like, oh, I don't like that. Especially coming into this match, I don't like that. Heta's not much better though. Currently, anyway, 5-1-4. There is a draw in there. I can't remember what tournament it was, but he was one not so long ago, and yeah, he was a couple of draws. It's weird. He's just beat Mickey Mansell 4-0. That was last week in the players. This is tough. Like, they've got Damon Heta as the slight favourite, and the money is coming in on Damon Heta, but this really is a 50-50. Out of the wins and losses, Jan van Veen has beat and got beaten by well better people. Like, Damon Heta's got some okay wins, but he's got some shit losses as well. The past week or two. Like I said, everyone seems to think Heta's going to get it done. I'd like to think so. I'd be leaning towards Damon Heta. I haven't got nothing official on this one, but it'd be Heta or nothing for me. Next game is Krzysztof Ratajski and Joe Cullen. Head-to-head is 4-3 to Cullen. They haven't played each other this year. You know, Ratajski's really good. I love both of these players. Fantastic dart players. Ratajski's won 7 of his last 10. His most recent loss was to Gerwin Price in the Grand Prix, so there's no shame there. You're getting beat by the best. No shame at all. Cullen's won 4 out of 6 games this month. You know, he's playing good. This is another tough one. I love betting on Ratajski as an underdog, but I also love betting on Joe Cullen as well. I can't really decide who I'm going to go for. I think I'm going to go for Joe Cullen. There is quite a bit of money coming in on Joe Cullen as I speak, but yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. I think Joe Cullen gets this one done for me. Game number 3 is a really tough one, considering the form. It's Josh Rock, Daryl Gurney. First time these have played, you know, Josh Rock, like I said, he's won 4 of his last 10. He's lost 6 games in a row now. Like, what's happened to him? Oh, not good. Not good to see. You know, Daryl Gurney as well. He's won 3 of his last 8. He's on a 3-game losing streak. He beat, oh, who was it? It was in the German dart. So he beat Vincent van der Voort and then got beat by Ross Smith. Given the form of these two, I just don't know what to tell you. I can see money coming in on Josh Rock, but 6-game losing streak. You'd say on the day, like, Josh Rock is the better player, isn't he? Daryl Gurney's good as well, but if you completely ignore the previous form, you just say Josh Rock gets this one done. The odds are quite close. I'd lean towards Josh Rock on this one. I don't know if I'm going to be betting it. Game number 4 is Johnny Clayton and Jose de Souza. Head to head is 9-3 to Johnny Clayton. Safe to say he dominates this game. Clayton's won 3 in a row. Versus De Sousa, sorry, that his last 3 games, his last 3 times these have played, Clayton's won. Um, he's Johnny Clayton's won what, 3 of his last 7. He's on a 2-game losing streak. De Sousa's won 2 of his last 5 recently. I just He's on a 2-game losing streak as well. This looks a lot tougher than what it seems, but like Johnny Clayton's the better player, no doubt. People are betting on Clayton, and I don't know whether I might bet on him. I'm Clayton should get this one done, no problem. I'll go back to that one and I'll let you know. Game number 5, Dirk van Dijvenbode and James Wade. Head to head is 2-1 to Dirk. They haven't played each other this year. Dirk's won the last 2 times. 5 out of 10 for Van Dijvenbode. He's won 1 in his last 5, for even more context. James Wade, he's won 3 out of his last 10. Sorry, did I say Dirk won 5 of his last 5? I can't remember. I meant he's won 5 of his last 10. Yeah, 5 of his last 10. And yeah, James Wade's won 3 of his last 10. He recently got beat by. Oh no, did he beat Jelle Klassen? He beat Jelle Klassen and Nathan Aspinall over a week ago. Dirk's been worrying me lately. I love this guy as well. He's one of my favourites on the tour, but he's had some worrying performances lately. There's money coming in on him too, quite a lot. I was quite surprised. I'd approach this with caution. Both on the day, you'd say Dirk van Dijvenbode to win this one, but James Wade is hard to beat. He still remains to this day quite tough to beat, and if Dirk van Dijvenbode is not on his game, he will get beat by James Wade. Mark my words. Tough game. I really don't know. Given the recent form, it'll probably be James Wade or nothing for me, or at least James Wade plus 1.5 legs. It's probably going to get just as much for that as what you would for Dirk to win. Maybe. Have a look. I'm not too sure. Let me know what you think. Moving on. Next game is Luke Humphries, Brendan Dolan. Now the head-to-head is 5-1 to Humphries. Not going to waste any time on this one. Luke Humphries is probably... He's one of my favourite players, without a doubt. I think him and Gerwyn Price, at the moment, probably the 2 of the best players in the world. Won 8 of his last 10. He won the Darts Grand Prix. He lost 7-6 to Gerwyn Price in the players, but as we said before, no shame in getting beat by the best. Dolan's won 4 of his last 10. Like I said, no time wasted. I like Brendan Dolan as well, but Luke Humphries is just unbelievable. And I always bet on Luke Humphries to win every game he plays. Simple as that. Moving on. Next one is MVG versus Madars Razma. Now the head-to-head's 3-0 to MVG. Not too much to say on this one. Razma 4 out of his last 10. He's lost 3 in a row. MVG 6 out of his last 10. He done all right in Germany. He won the first 3 games in Germany. Got beat by Petrechko, but he ended up winning the whole thing, didn't he? So nothing wrong with that. This is easy. MVG all day. Lock it in, lock it up. Don't even think about it. And the last game of tomorrow is probably... It's amongst the toughest, if not the toughest, in my opinion. Ricardo Petrechko versus Ross Smith. Head-to-head is 1-0 to Petrechko. Ross Smith is a slight favourite here. He's won 4 of his last 10. I've just said then Petrechko won the German Darts Championship. He's won 7 of his last 10. Obviously, a lot of them wins coming in that one tournament. He's been the better player. recently. I know Smith's the favourite. He's so good as well on his day, but Petrechko has been brilliant lately. He's really found a bit of form, and I'd be looking at Petrechko to win this one. I expect a close game, but I like Petrechko as an underdog here. I really do. I may or may not make it official. I'll let you know on Twitter if you have a look at that at Paulie Sports. But yeah, Petrechko or nothing for me tomorrow, boys. And that's it. That's all of them. We've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. No, 8 games of darts. Officials lean towards Damon Heta. Joe Cullen's an official. Johnny Clayton's the second official. Luke Humphrey's the third official. MVG's the fourth. We got 4 out of 4 today. We'll get 4 out of 4 tomorrow. I'm certain of it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Appreciate everyone who subscribed. And yeah, let's go win some money, boys. Enjoy the darts. Take it easy. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in a bit.